Volleyball defends the Beagley Center.
And men's tennis battles it out in Toledo.
All this and much more coming up on the Penguin Rundown. Welcome in, everybody. It's time for another episode of the Penguin Rundown. I'm Dom Joseph alongside Taylor Nemec. Taylor, we are finally getting used to that cold fall weather, and just like that, we get another heat wave.
Yeah, I was breaking out the sweaters, and then I had to go back to the T-shirts and shorts.
Oh, I hear you. Well, we had a lot of YSU sports going on this past weekend. I believe you're going to start us off with some cross country.
Absolutely. The men's and women's cross country team traveled to South Bend, Indiana this past weekend to compete in the Joe Pine Invitational. For the men, the team had an impressive outing as they came in second out of 14 teams. Leading the way for the men were seniors Alan Burns and Ryan Sullivan. Sullivan came in 8th place individually, while Burns came in 7th. Burns had a time of 24 minutes and 46.02 seconds, was his personal best for him, and set a YSU record for 4th all-time on the 5-mile chart. This was also the 3rd straight event that Burns and Sullivan have placed in the top 10. As for the women's team, they finished in 12th as a team, but 5 players posted personal bests in the event. Leading the women was sophomore Natalie Flemings, who earned a time of 18 minutes and 31.74 seconds. Fleming's time was good enough to rank 15th all-time in YSU history for the 5K run. The women will continue to work as they head to Orlando, Florida this weekend for the Disney World Classic, while the men take the week off.
The Penguins football team traveled to Western Illinois in their first Missouri Valley Football Conference game of the year. Montgomery Van Gorder broke 3 single-game passing records after Saturday's performance. Van Gorder threw for 318 yards with 3 touchdowns, but allowed 2 interceptions. Here's what Van Gorder had to say about his performance.
Slow, too many mistakes, offensively especially too slow. 7 points in the first half isn't going to get it done. But yeah, I mean, I was proud of how our guys offensively especially fought in the second half. I know that we were, like I said, throwing the ball a lot. I mean, up front, those guys did a great job in pass protection. Yeah, we fought hard. We just came up short. That falls on me. I had 2 turnovers, falls on penalties, fumbles, that kind of thing. I mean, you're not going to win a game when that happens.
Now, Van Gorder had a tremendous performance, but the team lost their first conference game of the year by a score of 45-38. The Gwins put up a late rally of 21 points in the 4th quarter, but it was not enough to overcome the Leathernecks offense. Van Gorder was also named the Missouri Valley Football Conference Newcomer of the Week on Sunday. The Penguins will have their second conference game of the year at home against the Southern Illinois Salukis. Game time is scheduled for 6 p.m., and it is also the homecoming game for YSU.
Last Friday, the volleyball team came out on top, 3-1 over Wright State. Top performers for the Gwins were Aaliyah Hughes, who posted 17 kills and 23 digs, as Marquetta Pressingrova, who had 9 kills and 6 digs off the bench. The next day, the team went up to IUPUI, but unfortunately dropped the match in 3 sets. However, there were bright spots on the day, with Margot Thompson leading both teams with 21 digs. Aaliyah Hughes led the Penguins with 9 kills. YSU closed out their 3-day homestead yesterday against Northern Kentucky. For stats and scores from YSU, check out ysusports.com. The team will next travel to UIC to take on the Flames tomorrow, with a first serve set at 7 p.m.
This past Saturday, the women's soccer team fell to IUPUI at Michael A. Carroll Stadium 2-0. Sophomore goalkeeper Kate McEachran had 7 saves, while Katie Hackos and Sammy Salatino had 2 shots each. 4 other Penguins registered a shot in the game as well. The women's team returns home for their matchup against Oakland on Saturday at 1 p.m. at Farmers National Bank Field, where they look to pick up their first conference win of the season.
The men's tennis team competed this past weekend in the Toledo Invitational in Toledo, Ohio. During the tournament, Eric Granda and Danlo Vermacek both picked up 2 victories in singles play. Coming away with wins in doubles play, Vasilis Vardakas and Luke Purser, along with Joe Vertico and Paul Vasilis Blanco. The team is back in action October 19th through the 21st as they will take their talents to ITA Midwest Regionals in South Bend, Indiana.
It's homecoming week for the Youngstown State Penguins, and students across campus are preparing for the ceremonies, along with the football game. Our own Kelsey Norris caught up with the students on campus to find out how well they know YSU football.
Hey guys, I'm Kelsey Norris and I'm here in Kilcawley Center asking a few questions about our YSU football program. We have some prizes for those who get the questions right. Let's get out there. What's the name of YSU's head football coach?
Are these all going to be football questions? Ooh, yikes. What does it rhyme with?
It rhymes with panini.
Oh, I still don't know.
Okay, we can go to another question.
No.
His last name starts with a P.
P. No, I still don't know.
Okay.
Of course, Bo Pelini.
Yes, of course.
Bo Pelini.
Yeah, exactly.
Bo Pelini.
Yes. So how many players are on the YSU football team? 150, 93, 107, or 75?
75. 107.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. All right.
107.
Yeah, exactly.
93.
Close, a little bit higher.
107.
Yes. The highest scoring football player this year. He's a running back.
I don't know.
Okay. His name starts with a T.
I don't know.
Okay.
I have to say Tevin McCaster.
Yeah, that's right.
Is his name Tyler?
No.
Trevor?
No.
Tom?
It rhymes with
Tevin?
Yeah,
I want to say the running back. I don't know his name.
Okay. Starts with
I don't know anybody on the
a T. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Tevin.
No, I don't know.
Okay. Who YSU is playing at the next home game on October 6th?
Shoot, I want to guess like South Dakota State or something like that.
Close. It's the southern. Starts with an I.
Southern Illinois.
Yeah, exactly.
North Dakota State. Okay, I don't know.
Starts with an F. And the state is an
I don't know.
Notre Dame.
Oh, no. Is it Southern Illinois? Okay.
Thanks so much, Kelsey. Now the men's golf team finished in 16th place this week at the Firestone Invitational hosted by the University of Akron, ending with a score of 913. Sophomore Kevin Schur was once again YSU's top finisher, and many other members of the team saw success, such as freshman Brian Cortapel and sophomore Ken Keller. Be sure to catch their next event at the Tom Tuntumonia Invitational, hosted by Cleveland State on October 8th. The coaching staff for the men's golf team also announced that YSU alum Brandon Plachinski will be the new assistant coach. Plachinski graduated in 2016 and received the Horizon League Golfer of the Year award. He was a consistent top finisher for the team and holds many records for our university. With his experience, the coaching staff is looking forward to having Plachinski as a coach and role model for the golf team.
The women's golf team continues to amp it up, finishing 11th at the Princeton University Invitational at the Springdale Golf Club on Sunday. Junior Caitlin Schutt set school records at the event, scoring her third eagle of the season and setting a new single-season record. This marks a total of 5 career eagles, making her YSU's all-time leader. She also made 4 birdies in the duration of the Invitational, moving up to 9th all-time. Good luck to Schutt and the team as they close out their season October 15th and 16th at the University of Dayton Fall Invitational in Kettering, Ohio.
All right, Taylor, it's time once again for our Penguin Play of the Week. Let's send it over to Monica Kurjan, who has more. Monica, take it away.
Thanks, guys. It's time once again for Penguin Play of the Week. We take it out to Beagley Center, where volleyball wasn't the only winner on the court. On Friday's match against Wright State, a bat flew onto the court. Assistant graduate volleyball coach Gabe Schmidt caught the bat mid-air by throwing a towel at it. He picked up the bat and took it over to safety on the sidelines. He was then congratulated by both volleyball teams. Congrats again, Schmidt, on a great play. Dom and Taylor, back to you.
Gotta say, Taylor, I've never really seen any kind of bat in YSU sports before. That was incredible.
Yeah.
I've never seen anything like it in my life.
Questionable how it got in there, really.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Amazing how he was able to catch that, for sure. I've never seen anything like it before in my life. Well, that just about does it here for us at the Penguin Rundown. For news, highlights, and more, be sure to visit ysusports.com. And be sure to follow us on social media at Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Snapchat, all at Penguin Rundown 1. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm Dom Joseph.
I'm Taylor Nemec.
And we will see you right here next week on the Penguin Rundown.